Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Haley Denise. So today I am doing a video pretty much to show y'all my scar, what it looks like. You know, people had questions about how my scar looked or whatever, and then people had questions, other post-op questions. So I'm just here to answer a few questions and clear up some stuff, give some tips if I can, and then also give y'all an update on what I look like. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So I am officially 6 weeks post-op and I feel good. Only issues that I have is my lower back, but it's not really even issues. I have a little swelling, very minimal swelling. And now that I am 6 weeks, I did get a call from 305 Plastic Surgery. So 305, I know, gave me a call when I turned 2 weeks post-op, when I turned 4 weeks post-op, and then when I turned 6 weeks post-op. So they've been staying, you know, they've been giving me like courtesy calls and stuff like that, answering any questions that I may have or whatever. So when I turned 6 weeks, I got a call from them, and I am in my faja. They said I only have to wear it during the day, and I don't have to sleep with it at night. So I'm just wearing my faja during the day and I sleep without it at night. Now the only thing is when I wear it, when I don't wear it to sleep now, I feel like my skin is like ripping apart. Like, I don't know how to really explain it, but it feels like it's just like tearing apart. But I feel like maybe that'll heal itself the more I sleep without it. But yeah, so I first want to answer questions about my scar. So I haven't put anything on my scar. I just turned 6 week post-op, so I was afraid to put anything on there anyway until I was 6 weeks, because you know they say your sutures don't fully heal until you're 6 weeks. So I wouldn't put anything on there until you turn 6 weeks. Now there is some silicone tape that I'm ordering off Amazon. If I can find a link, I'm gonna place it in my description box. That I'm going to order, that I see a lot of people use. It works really good for their scar. So that's what I'm going to be using. And any other questions about my scar? I don't think there was anything else about my scar. But as far as recovery, everything has been going good. I got my drains out. My first drain came out at 3 weeks post-op. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. No, my first drain came out 2 weeks post-op, and then my next drain came out 4 weeks post-op. So they don't want you to take your drains out at the same time. Once you take one out, you have to wait another week and then take the second one out. So 2 weeks post-op, then 3 weeks post-op. You want to make sure that you're draining under 25 cc according to my plastic surgeon. And you got to be draining under 25 cc for 2 consecutive days for 24 hours. So I didn't drain that much in my left one, so that's why my left one came out first, and then my right one stopped draining under 25 cc's for 2 consecutive days, so that's why I took that one out. So you only want to take them out if you're draining under 25 cc, but that's also according to your plastic surgeon, so you just keep up with your plastic surgeon. I did not get into my faja until both drains were out. I know some people still get in theirs when they got their drains in. That would be very uncomfortable for me, so I don't know how y'all do that, but I wasn't advised to get into my faja until till my drains came out. So I've been in my drains since July 15th. So the faja I got was from Snatch Body, and I feel like it works pretty good for me, but I am also on the last latch, so I feel like I'm gonna have to get another one soon. As far as foams, I still wear foams and stuff, but my stomach with the foams wasn't really getting as flat as I wanted it to. So now I do have an ab board that I put on, and the ab board does make my stomach super flat. So, and I started drinking alcohol when I was 5 weeks post-op. I think you could drink before then, but I didn't till I was 5 weeks post-op, and I still be kind of skeptical on drinking alcohol, but I do. Yeah, but I, have me a little drink every now and again. So I started drinking alcohol when I was 4 weeks post-op. It didn't really make me swell at all. I feel like it didn't really make a difference. Now, as far as the swelling, what I use is this arnica gel. You can tell I've been using it. But I feel like this helped me a lot with the swelling. And when I would get my massage, I would have my boyfriend put this on me, on my back, especially my lower back. A lot of my swelling came from my lower back. Like, I was having a lot of issues with my lower back. But yeah, I would have him to put this on me, and it would really make my swelling go down a lot. And it helped with it helps with bruising, and it helps with stiffness. So I would definitely recommend to get this. A lot of people take arnica pills too. I never done that, but I haven't had much swelling. A lot of my swelling is still in my back and on my sides. And y'all will see it when I post the update of my body on this. Now, I want to show y'all the before and afters of what I look like. So before I went to surgery, had my surgery, anything like that, I look like this. This is what I look like before I had surgery. That's my front and my back. And I hated it. That was before I had surgery, but I cannot lie. Dr. Williams really did a great job on me. And so I have posted some updated pictures on Instagram. I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram, but you should. My name is Haley Denise 96 on Instagram. And I will post some updated pictures that I posted on Instagram so y'all can kind of take a look and see what I look like as well. But I feel like I still have a little swelling in my stomach too. I'm not gonna say all the swelling in my stomach has gone down. And you can kind of see it in the pictures that I just showed y'all too. But make sure you do go follow me on Instagram, Haley Denise 96. Like, go do that right now. And then come back. But anywho, so I do be having some swelling in my stomach and in my back. But as long as when I stay wrapped up, I feel better than when I'm out of my faja and stuff. Like, when I'm out of my faja, I feel so weird. I don't know, like, I don't feel complete. So I be wearing my faja most of the time, and I just stopped wearing it at nighttime, and I don't really like it. I really want to go back to wearing my faja at nighttime, which I might. But yes, I don't sleep with it now. If I had any tips I could give anyone that's having surgery, anybody that's having like emotional thoughts or, you know, crazy thoughts like I'm gonna die, or I have kids at home, I don't want to die, and am I being selfish, or, you know, why am I doing this when I have kids? Even if you don't have kids, but why am I doing this? You know, those thoughts are normal. I experience all those thoughts. It's kind of like you have kids, so it's like, why are you doing this for yourself when you could be, you know, spending your money on your kids? But you are just as important. And, you know, you need to cherish yourself too, because at the end of the day, this is the body that we have to live with for the rest of our life. We only get one body. And anybody that judge someone who wanted to have surgery or who's had surgery, I feel like maybe they're insecure in themselves. But a lot of people are very judgmental in other people's lives. If it doesn't have anything to do with someone else, or it doesn't affect their life at all, but they still have an opinion on what you've done, I don't know. I don't understand it. And quite frankly, I don't care about it. You know, a lot of people did ask me why I had the surgery, but I had the surgery for myself, not for anybody else. My boyfriend, he didn't really believe in like plastic surgery and stuff like that, because he feels like, you know, you can lose the weight by working out. But when I explained to him, you know, the situation and how I felt, and, you know, he got on board. Like, okay, you know, let's do it. And I have 2 kids, a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old, and they did my body no good. So before them, I felt like I was more on the thicker side, but it wasn't like roly-poly. Roly-poly like my back was. But, you know, I'm so grateful for my 2 kids, but at the end of the day, I still want to be me. And me being who I am, the body just didn't fit with my personality. So I felt like I needed to make that change for myself. So that's what I did. And if you decide to spend your money on this surgery, it's your money. It's something that you work for. It's something that you are putting we gotta make sure we have time off work, PTO. We also gotta save up the $1,000 to have the surgery, and not just the surgery. Recovery is expensive. All the shit we gotta buy after recovery, it's expensive. These fajas, these foams, boards, fucking arnica gel. We gotta pineapple juice, water, eat healthy. It's like a whole life change, and it's expensive. It's not cheap. So, and right after I had my surgery, I don't know if anybody else experienced this, but I was helpless. My boyfriend had to do everything, and not just for me, but for my kids. Because my daughter hit her toe right after the surgery, and she was crying so hard, and I couldn't pick her up. So I cried. And one time he was bathing me, and I'm just crying like a baby, and he's thinking that he's hurting me, but you're not hurting me. I'm literally in there crying because I feel helpless. I feel like I cannot do anything. I feel like I'm good for nothing. Why did I have the surgery? Why did I do this? And it's normal, y'all. It's normal. If anybody has experienced that, you start having second thoughts, and your mind is wandering everywhere, and now you can't help your kids, and you're helpless, and if your kids need you, there's not much you can do. It's normal, but give yourself a few weeks. Here I am, 6 weeks, and I am literally doing everything. I never thought, 6 weeks came so fast, y'all, so fast. Definitely tip number one, make sure you bring extra money when you go have your surgery. You never know what type of extra expenses that they're going to throw out at you. Bring extra money, definitely. Number two, make sure that you set up your massages. Make sure you have someone coming with you. If you don't have anyone coming with you, recovery home, if you got a recovery home, things like that, that's fine. But you definitely need somebody to come with you, and you need somebody who is willing to help you. A boyfriend, a sister, close friend. Even with close friends, make sure that it's really your close friend. Don't bring out no hater with you, because you're gonna need that person, especially the first few days, maybe 1 to 3 days. You're gonna need that person. So you want to make sure it's somebody who genuinely wants to help you get better. You know what I'm saying? And then another tip that I would say, make sure you bring a lot of loose clothing that you don't mind getting messed up. You don't want to bring your normal pajamas and things like that, because it's going to get blood and stuff on it. So you don't want to bring that. I would say go get you some big baggy dresses from Walmart. That's just what I would say. Go get you some dresses from Walmart that you can take down there with you. Another thing, when you are popping those pain pills, make sure you're taking some type of stool softener. You don't want to be constipated. As soon as you start popping that pain pill, you pop your stool softener. You pop, just pop it. But for real, you want to make sure you're taking the stool softener. You don't want to get constipated, because you're already having to go through the pain after surgery. The last thing you want is to be constipated. Yeah. Another thing, make sure you have your transportation set up for your surgery. A lot of people say 305 don't let you take an Uber. I literally took an Uber to my surgery, and I took an Uber from my surgery back to my hotel. They will release you to an Uber, but you have to have somebody there with you. So my boyfriend was there, of course, to get me when they escorted me out the building after the surgery. And we got in the Uber. The Uber people were super nice. Everybody was super helpful. No one ever had a problem. They will lay out some stuff on your seat, on the bottom part of the seat and the top part of the seat, for you to sit down, so that if you leak, you will leak on those pads that they give you. So you're not gonna leak in the Uber if you're concerned about that. I see a lot of people be like, no, you can't take an Uber. No, you can't do that. Yes, you can, because I literally did. That's at 305 plastic surgery. I don't know about any of those other plastic surgeries places, but I'm just letting you know. Another thing, if you're staying at a hotel like I did, make sure that I would go grocery shopping, do all that before you have your surgery, because once you have your surgery, you're gonna be down. The person there taking care of you is gonna need to be there to take care of you. You don't want them to have to go out and get things. What if while they gone, you gotta pee, you can't get up? What you gonna do, pee on yourself? So I would just, go get you some groceries and stuff before, you have your surgery. And I think that's pretty much it. Everything else, follow the directions that are given to you. Follow your plastic surgeon orders. I don't care what other people are doing or what their surgeons told them to do. Everybody has different rules of how they feel after surgery, but follow what your plastic surgeon is telling you. We're not doctors. If we was, we'll do the surgery on ourselves. So it's like, make sure that you follow the orders of what your doctor is telling you. Don't make up your own rules, because you're not the doctor. Enough of talking. We can go ahead. I can show you guys my scar. Let y'all know what it looks like now. Give you a little sneak peek of my stomach or whatever. So let's go. All right, so this is my faja. It goes up here, here, and then it goes all the way down. See if I can show y'all without showing y'all too much. And it goes all the way down here. So this is the faja that I'm wearing. Let me give y'all, you got a hole right there opening, so that's why I'm holding myself like that. But let me give y'all, show y'all what my scar is looking like. Okay, y'all. So this is what I look like without my faja on. My clothes. This is a large. I can still fit size large in my clothes, but I could go down a size if I wanted. So this is what I'm looking like in my clothes currently. My stomach, flat. What I look like from the back. So let me show y'all my scar. Alrighty. So this is my scar. Goes from here all the way here. So my scar is pretty long because I had to have it extended tummy tuck. But this is what my stomach is looking like. As you can see, it is pretty flat. My back. Can't show y'all too much. YouTube be trying to play. But, and I just took that stuff off, so I got some dents in my back. But yeah, this is me from the side. My stomach is flat. So I'm still kind of numb, but I'm itchy. I'm sorry, y'all. I got scared. But I can feel my stomach. So, like, I'm not really too numb. I can feel my stomach. All this that I'm doing, I can feel. So it's not really numb, but the most numb part is by my scar. Everything by my scar is numb. So here it is again. I'm trying to stand on my tippy toes so y'all can see. Maybe I can lower this a little bit. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, here's my scar again. So my stomach is flat, as you can see. He did me good, y'all. He did me good. So this is what I look like. And again, let me lift this camera back up. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram though for new content. Y'all know I got some new content coming out now that I got this new hips and legs and body. No, let me stop. Now I got my new body though. I'm really happy. I feel like Dr. Williams did what he was supposed to do. I still have a little swelling going on back here, but I feel like, you know, nothing major. And I just feel like once I am completely, all the swelling is gone completely, I feel like I'm just, even now, I feel like I'm just very happy about the way I look. So don't let nobody talk you out of get your surgery, sis. If you're gonna get it, but make sure you're doing it for you. Make sure you hit like on this video if you enjoy. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, also comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see the new content that I have coming. I'm so excited about this new journey. And also follow me on Instagram at Haley Denise 96. Bye.